Hello everyone, in this lesson I'm going to be teaching you how to play the song The Way You Look Tonight by Frank Sinatra. This song was recommended to me by Christina and Michael. Thank you guys for your recommendation. Now if anybody else has any song suggestions for me, just leave it in the comment section down below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you can be notified when I come out with new lessons. Now a quick note on this song, it is on the advanced side. It is kind of complicated to play. So if you're just starting out on the guitar, don't get frustrated if you can't play the song right now. But I will say that it is a super fun song to play. And if you're looking for a good challenge, this is a great song to get onto. So let's go ahead and get started with the lesson.
Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. Yes, you're lovely, with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart. And that laugh, the wrinkles you know, it touches my foolish heart. Lovely, never ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way you look tonight.
All right, as I said in the beginning of this lesson, this is a complicated song. There are 12 chords in this song, and a lot of them are bar chords. The first chord to note is the D major 7, which is barring the G, B, and E string with your first finger on the 2nd fret. And you want to make sure for this chord that you're starting your strumming on the D string. The E and the A string are not part of this chord. One of the more complicated chords you're going to run across in this song are the 3 diminished chords. We're going to be using the F diminished 7, F sharp diminished 7, and G sharp diminished 7. Now what's nice is all 3 of those chords have the exact same shape. The only difference is where they're located on the fretboard. So once you can learn the chord shape, all 3 of those chords have the same shape, so that makes that easier at least. The F diminished 7, you're barring the 1st fret, the F sharp, obviously 2nd fret, and then the G sharp, the 4th fret. Now if you're having any problems with a particular transition, let's say from the A minor 7 jumping all the way up to the G sharp, the G sharp diminished 7, that is a big jump, right? And so if you're having a problem with one transition in particular, take that transition apart. You practice just that transition by itself without any strumming on top of it. Just worry about that transition. Go from that A minor 7 to the G sharp diminished 7 and then back and forth over and over again until that transition, your fingers begin to memorize that transition. Now the strum pattern for this song, we're going to be using a lot of palm muting, which is just taking your palm and letting it slap onto the strings to mute the strings. Now the song is a 4-beat song, so we're going to have 4 beats per measure, and the only down strum that we're actually going to make that we hear is going to be beat 1. Okay, so on beat 1, we're actually strumming the strings, and then we're going to strum up after beat 1. So up strums always happen between beats. So after beat 1, on the and, we're going to strum up. So we have 1 and then on beat 2, we're palm muting. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, and after beat 2, we're strumming up again. And then for beat 3, we're not doing anything. We're just going to let that up strum resonate. We're going to move our hand back down for beat 3. And then after beat 3, between 3 and 4, we're going to up strum again. And then on 4, we're palm muting. And then after beat 4, on the and, we're going to up strum again. Okay? So again, let me put all of that together. It's a lot of words, but let me put it together so you can see what it looks like. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Now our emphasis is going to be on that very first beat of the measure. Okay, so beat 1 is going to be our hardest strum. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. Now you could also pick out this song with your fingers using a finger picking instead of your pick. But the structure of the pattern is exactly the same, okay? So that very first beat, we're going to pluck with our thumb the first note of the chord. Okay, so if we're on that D major 7, that's going to be that D note. Okay, so we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. So the first beat of each measure, I'm plucking that main note, the root note of the chord. And then for the remaining strums, where the up strums would go if we were strumming it, I'm using my first and second finger to pluck other notes of the chord other than that root note. Alright, if you'd like to get the chord chart for this song, just click right here and that'll take you on over to the website where you can download it. If you enjoyed this lesson, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next lesson. Take care.